for this day which thou hast given us. We're also very grateful for the opportunity we have to be able to work together on this project. And Father, please bless us that our minds may be open to the ideas and the concepts that we need to be able to consider and think of during this meeting tonight with regards to our project that we have to work on and to be able to successfully complete it. And Father, once again, we're so very thankful for all that thou hast given us. And we say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Okay. So we're supposed to look at last week's postings first. Did you have a chance to look at those?
I did not. I actually did
either.
not. I completely forgot.
Okay. So I guess we're going to have to take a chunk of time to look at those. Let me get to the right place. And let me share my screen. Gonna work.
Yeah, and sadly, it's actually a lot of work we have to do this week.
I know, unfortunately. Oh, that's okay. We'll get through it somehow. Okay, so group project viewing board. Maybe we'll just start at the top. Go down. I've had a cold, so I have to drink a good amount of water, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that will complete quickly. So that one's ours. All right, I'm going to start downloading the next one while we look at the first one. Okay. Here we go. So this is group 7. They are business idea. This is the food bank program to help. Charity collaborates with national organizations to meet the needs of hungry people. Okay. So it talks about that there's 40 million people in the U.S. that are hungry.
I think the most people say there's more than that, but
yeah, it's probably.
That's the app.
Yeah, this is the app. This is the app one. Okay, so there's their MVP. Value proposition 1, giving back to the hungry of being a part of something bigger than oneself by giving up one thing that is enjoyed most so others do not have to go hungry. Connecting donors with people in need and providing business with community service. Pains, finding a business or charity partner to help distribute money and food. Distributing qualifies. I thought they were always supposed to make the pains and gains of the people, not of the business.
That's what I thought.
Because it looks like they made the pains and gains of the business. So I don't think that that's really right.
No.
Here's customer segment pains and gains. Want to participate in charity work. Let the community know what they're doing. Want to find charities. Make it easy to participate. All right, let's see the next one. So their early evangelists or their customer segment is working middle class.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So keep and grow, advertise through various social media, invitations to donors, link to share and promote, keep sponsored businesses to match dollar for dollar or get sponsored businesses to match, reoccurring flyers, pamphlets, postcards, monthly emails. That's going to be expensive to do flyers and postcards.
Oh, yeah.
I think the texts and stuff like that is more effective.
Especially if they're using an app, might as well.
Right. Make it easy to share our charity through social media, run your own fundraiser through Facebook campaign, invite friends to earn donation points to move higher in the charity community leaderboard. Interesting. Is that something they created or is there such a thing? Charity community leaderboard? I have to see if that's actually a thing. What is that? No, it doesn't look like it's
No.
it's their social points. It's their Chinese social justice points or whatever. Okay, the affluent is their next need to donate a certain amount of dollars for tax deductions, reputable charities. Bookkeeping makes it easier for tax documents. Work on a mostly volunteer basis. There's their keep and grow. Advertise through social media. Invitations to donors to tell their friends. I'm not sure that philanthropists are looking through social media to find places to donate. I'll have to hurry through this. So they're going to go to churches and restaurants. If you want me to slow down, let me know, but we'll kind of go a little faster.
Yeah. It's fine.
Deliveries, they're going to do direct. There's a revenue model, costs, partners, risks and rewards. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's the charity. I told it to download that. Did it not?
Actually, I thought it did.
Oh, maybe this is it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to download the next one while it's working on that then. There. Okay. So I don't know what group this is. I guess I should make a few notes here. So group 7.
And it might be faster if you just go to presentation mode.
Yes. There we go. Okay. Business idea is very long. Rehabilitation classes for alcoholics.
For an AA meetings.
Okay, one-to-one support. Market impact in Boise. Total market is served market's 37,000. Educate on the dangers of alcohol. Yeah. Not very visual in some other things. They have a lot of words. Customers feeling. So it looks like they're going to try and give support to the families, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. In the gains in life. All right, marketing. Okay. Direct is going to be services for customers. Indirect is partnering with behavioral health clinics. All right. Revenue model. All right, I think we have a general idea of what they're looking at here. Or is that graphic TV? Okay. All right.
Actually, this one's looking a little bit better.
Yeah, theirs is looking at better than before. All right. Let me tell it to download this one. Open this one. Okay. I don't know what group the number this is. They're not putting their group numbers on them, a lot of them. Oh, this is the cystic fibrosis one.
Mm-hmm. Project.
Sorry, my okay. So the market impact looks like they're targeting Arizona. Addressable market 519,000.
Small businesses.
Oh, okay. That's the small businesses that they're going to address to get the money for the people. Okay. Promotional flyer showing event location information. So it looks like they are trying to get teams to donate a portion of their money to Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
They're actually trying to get people to support their team and donate, it looks like.
Okay. Targeting athletic directors, small businesses. Programs. The empathy map doesn't look very map-like.
I think that's how I did them originally because I just struggled with it.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out how to make it more graphic, I think. Channels, face-to-face, alumni. Right, so they have the direct and indirect.
There's going to be a lot of feet on the ground.
Yeah. For the bridge, schools, coaches. All right. So it looks like they're trying to get high school alumni, small businesses, athletic departments, I guess also at schools, and then the high school itself. So they have the high school in there twice. And the school department. It's almost like they're trying to target the same group of people. Well, I guess one's alumni, another to athletic department, and then the high school itself. So, and then you get volunteers. I like this. This is nice and graphic. All right. And here's their bio, their BMC. They developed their cost structure quite a bit. That's a lot in there. That's good.
Well, actually, that's more. I think that's more the revenue, though.
Let's see. Oops, where did it go?
As I looked at, because they had their different tiers of donations.
Yeah. Let's see. Go back to big. Ah, come on. Ugh. Let me try this. Slideshow from current slide. Okay. Donation tiers. Yeah. Yeah, that's more revenue. All right. Close that. And go here. Uh-oh, what happened? Board. What do we get to? We did one, that's us. Two. So we're on, we did three, which was the,
Yes.
okay, and that three was group 10. What was number two? Number two doesn't say, okay.
Some still for the recovering alcoholics.
Yeah. Okay, group 6 is the next one that we'll see, I guess. And then let me get, that's group, the next one that's ready. Okay. Guess that would be this one. Okay, so education solutions. Children, what are they teaching? Let's go back. Tuition support.
Teaching English.
Oh, okay. That's
It
right.
looks like.
That's right. This is the other ESL. But these were the guys that were going to teach in Italy, weren't they?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Their thing looks good this week. Parents see their kids are improving. Discounts. They're going to charge the families tuition, but also get money from other places, and then they'll give low-income adults, I guess, maybe a sliding fee scale. Okay. Do you want to speak English? Maybe if I had studied English. All right. Direct to social media. That doesn't seem direct, but customer service. Go ahead.
Actually, it looks like they have a reverse because it looks like public schools.
Yeah.
That'd be correct because they're actually going to the schools. Whereas, going to internet and social media is just not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like throwing it out there. Let's see what we catch.
Right. Exactly. There's some rewards. Apparently, there's a British Center for English there. Very graphic. I like that. All right. Key partners, teachers, donors, government, reading, teaching, staff.
Well, that's convoluted.
What was that?
It looks like it's convoluted. All different size boxes in there.
Yeah, it's hard to decipher all of it. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Next one was its own link, and it says access denied. So we may not be able to view group lines.
That's fine. So we'd still move on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably why she wrote down everything there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at all that stuff. Okay. Can't access PowerPoint, access denied. Okay.
Hey, there's updated slides.
Oh, is this the same group?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Okay, let's see. Warehouse Farms is next.
Of course, Warehouse Farms is probably going to be good just as usual.
Yeah. Okay. War on hunger. 1 to 5 kids face hunger. Trucking against hunger. These guys are partnering food trucks to lead.
I don't know. It'd feel weird if I had to critique my wife's work assignment.
I know. Yes. Provide low income disenfranchisement. Truck company has ability to earn some goodwill. Participating in free advertising. All right. School boards, national visibility, children are going hungry. Right. I like they're like trying to not put pressure on the school districts more. Impoverished children. Okay. So I don't see that they address that there's already a program that the schools have that they could tie into. But it's just what children have.
No, I've seen so far. It seems like the food trucks, they just want them to donate not only their time but their resources
They're supposed to, from what Steve was saying, they're supposed to be having to pay the food trucks. Like they get the kids get a meal ticket of some sort and they pay the food trucks. So let's see what they have as far as the distribution channel goes. Okay. Food trucks, lack of stable business, additional work, guaranteed business. Their work would serve as an advertisement. All right. Ability.
There we go. That
Pay the
keeps.
food truck owners for vouchers turned in. Nonprofit grows. Hope to offer valued partners more competitive rates. Keep detailed analytics. Validate claims of increased business. The nonprofit grows. Increase standard rate to offer high quality food to these students in need. Administrative overseers. So, correct is that nonprofit exists as an administrative overseer. There will be no direct channels to consumers. Indirect meal vouchers are dispersed by our partnered school systems to eligible students. These vouchers are then redeemed as partnered establishments. That kind of makes sense to do it like through the school's existing program.
Well, they're close. They're close to stating that. They're just not right there.
Yeah, they don't say it outright. So it would be good for them to say it outright, like piggyback off existing program. Choose this method. Okay. All right. A new model. So admissions office to food trucks, administrative beneficiaries. So corporate benefactors, fundraising, and mail-in donations. They left out the government completely on that because there's actually like a government program for feeding students and people during the summertime.
Oh yes, there is.
So they should have that one in there. All right. They have the school board, which the school board does administer some of that stuff, but they missed that piece of the puzzle. No Kid Hungry conference. Okay. Human. Oh, that's busy.
Oh yeah.
I can't even interpret half of that. Okay. Let's see who's next. We looked at that one already. What was that? Okay, Warehouse Farms. And after that, this guy. Okay. So still the same stuff there. But they offer this stuff. I'm kind of seeing, like, I thought they might have pivoted to some of the stackable containers, but I haven't seen any of that pivoting. Let's see.
Actually, that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
So far, it looks like it's all the same.
Yeah. The theme map is the same. Fiddles is the same.
The same pictures, yeah. Oh, that's hard to read.
Like produce, healthier. Okay. They bulleted that out. That's easy to see. Okay. ships delivered to restaurants. Indirect is using grocery stores as intermediaries, which in that case, you have such a high markup. It's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Did they say trucks? Is that what they mean? Okay, no. There's actually some inner city ones I've seen before that have trucks that distribute, like a food truck, but with produce.
Okay.
Let's see. That distribution map you can't read. New streams. Right. Suppliers. Or I guess that they are putting a new canvas in each week to show what they've changed.
Mhm.
There's an 11 canvas. So they're a partner with FedEx for delivery companies.
Oh, wow.
I would think you would partner with Amazon with their local delivery stuff that they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
That, okay. Next one. Business idea. Okay, this is
Okay.
recycling for the
Yes.
homeless. Municipalities, corporate America has more opportunities to advertise. Interesting. Oh, I see. They're trying to get corporates to advertise on the. Can't read that very well.
That's hard to read.
Yeah. So is that. Pretty picture.
Mhm.
Like the building. City municipalities. All right. Corporate America. Trying to connect them with people on the outside by showing they're charitable. Okay. I don't think they'd want to keep the homeless customers very much. They have a get, keep, and grow, but the idea would be to
Well,
move them
their
on.
idea is putting them to work. So,
Yeah. The idea I would think would be to grow them out of that and move other people in. That would be my hope. Workforce development, that's good. Local workforce. Okay. All right. This one. Okay. Oh, this is the
oh,
homeless
the
encampments.
the 3D homes.
Yes. All right. Impoverished families, free housing, secure location to sleep, secure location for children while at work, address to enroll children in public schools, preserving income, which you can already enroll kids in public schools without an address. They passed a law a long time ago on that. All right. I'm wondering if they have any estimates on what these things are going to cost yet. Homelessness for new technologies.
I mean, just the price of trying to get a 3D printer
Right.
that makes that size of item.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're using the 3D printing homes in some other third world places. But you still have local building codes here that you have to deal with. You can't just throw something up without building codes, and that's where they're going to run into a problem, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of information.
Oh, yes.
Okay, can afford housing. Families early ran voters that want what's best for each other. Family members homeless, then family members will always be looking for a way to help them. Not necessarily. Sometimes they have to just cut ties. Elderly. I would think that that would be really sad to have an elderly person in there, but I guess it's better than on the street. Marketing. So they don't have a third customer segment. They don't have a customer segment for somebody giving them money to make this happen. Distribution channel.
So I'm assuming whatever's in red is what they've updated.
Yeah, I would think so. Pro distribution channel continued. Anybody able to see the product and recommend it to no one? All right. Model. First cost to know would be how to sustain these homes with heat, water, electricity, since it's free housing costs would be coming from somewhere else. Building the homes. So they don't have anything of that addressed yet, which I guess we're supposed to address that more this week, but they don't even have a customer segment for somebody who's going to give them money.
Actually, that might be the most expensive part of it, is hooking up the utilities to them.
Yeah,
sure. They might actually have to do just like barrels of water or something, which is
right. Yeah. Well, and depending on where they have it, they're certainly not going to be able to count on rain, not here. Okay, so there's one more. Yeah, this one. Okay. This is group 4. Foster children who are too old to be adopted, but too young to be on their own. Okay. Families and teenagers. Good.
Actually, it looks like they opened up a website.
Oh, did they?
It's that way.
Whatever. Yes, I'll continue.
Yeah, hopefully we can trust people in our class.
Right. My computer. Okay, have a website.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cool that they started a site to be able to show their product.
It's a free site, so it's not difficult to do it now.
Yeah, but it does take extra time. So.
Actually, I'm already starting to think that this might be the best one of the week.
I agree. I know Steve's team voted for these guys the last 2 weeks. So, okay, so having older people want to reconnect with youth. Okay. It's very organized. There's notes, photos.
See, I prefer the big print and PowerPoint presentations, but
I do too. The more the just block reading, just easy.
Well, yeah, my international business class, we had to do PowerPoints, and that was what the instructor said. Use big letters, because you want to make sure there's hardly any white space on the page, but at the same time, you want to make sure it's all important, relevant information.
Exactly. This is very well organized and laid out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 3 is businesses. Marketing material. Foster and change. It's cool. All right. Well, I say we vote for these guys.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. Sounds good. So group 4.
There we go.
All right. Now let's look at what we have to do.
So let's see. So I have to actually put that in there today, don't I?
Yeah, if you can, that would be good.
Yes.
Let me open our thing up and then close these other guys. All right. This is a 40-point week. We were able to get all 30 of our points last week, so that was good.
That was cool.
That one we don't want. Okay. So refer to materials from weeks 5 and 7. Delegate. Okay, so we're going to be working on the revenue model and pricing. Costs. Metrics that matter. Key activities and business model environment. Okay. So with the revenue, prepare to complete this block. Nonprofit and social ventures still need to make money. Their revenue streams and pricing strategies sometimes differ from profit ventures. Your BMG, I think they mean BMC, not BMG textbook, has a chapter labeled patterns. It describes various for-profit patterns for every model. Overview on page 118. You may want to adapt some of those for-profit patterns to your nonprofit venture. Explain each revenue stream for customer segments. Explain pricing strategy for each revenue stream. Include what price you plan on charging for your product or service. Create a revenue flow diagram for each revenue stream. Okay. So we really only have one revenue stream right now.
Yes.
Which with the philanthropists. And then we would hope to tap into government funding.
That is correct. I mean, we could also go with small businesses since they'll most likely hire people.
That's true. Small businesses. So one thing that I had noticed when we were looking at the last guy's presentation, let me bring it back up again. Downloads, these guys. I don't think that they actually had the foster kids as part of their customer segments at all. They basically, that's just the group that they serve, but that's not their customer segment. They have the old people that are retired. They have young adults who can help. And they have businesses.
And businesses, yeah.
So I think that's probably a pretty good idea that you just have, so if we had that, we'd have philanthropists.
Yeah, we just focus on whoever's going to give us money.
Yeah, philanthropists, government funding, and small businesses. So that would be a pivot we'd be making this week that we'd have to make some big changes on, but it may be a good thing to do.
I think so.
So if we come here, government, did not spell that right. Government.
And And I basically just changed everything back to their original colors, and whatever we changed, I put in red.
Yeah. So we'll change this back to black.
It was actually a gray from what I saw.
Was it a gray?
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah, it
mauve
looks like
gray.
it. Okay, let me do this. Oops, don't want to do that. It's not happening. All right, whatever.
Yeah, something tells me we're gonna be doing a lot. We're gonna be doing a lot of this work on our own here the next
Yeah,
couple
I think
days.
so. I definitely think so.
Because I'm assuming that mutual is pretty much over.
Oh, yeah, another, they probably have 15 or 20 minutes left. Okay, so government, small businesses, and philanthropists.
Mhm.
Which means if we come up here,
So it means we'll have to change our revenue stream and everything else. So yes.
okay, value details, start here. Okay. I'm just
So
gonna make it say the right thing and then we can change in a minute.
yeah.
We may each have to pick one to go back to, and we may need to get together again. Government, quite work, but we could do the government cycle.
Actually, that cycle might be just how we can get the funding from them.
Yeah, exactly. How to get money from the people. Okay, we said government, small businesses.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Volunteers, we could just take this out altogether probably, right? Or,
Yes.
okay. You know what, let me just hide these slides for now, just in case we decide we
Okay.
need them for later. That would be better, I think. In fact, I wonder if we should just hide the other ones.
Actually, they would be more like our partners.
That's a good idea. So we could move these to key partners, maybe?
Yeah, because I think they're going to be partners. Definitely key
Okay.
partners.
All right. So I'm going to select these three. And I'm going to drag them down to wherever we have key partners at, hopefully. Probably right about here.
Roughly.
All right. See, that's resources. Let's go up one. Partner. Partner. We're going to call it right here. I can move them later if I need to. Let's see if that's about right. That's resources. And that's
So there we
partners.
go.
Okay,
Boom.
so we move those there. Okay, going back up here, because we have to pay our employees. Like if you were in charge of this and this was a full-time gig, you'd need to be getting paid as a full-time
Yes.
gig.
Uh-huh.
And so that's kind of what you have to think of. You know, you probably need to have a minimum of 120,000 a year coming in to run this and have one full-time and one part-time employee, I would think.
Yeah, we definitely don't need that many people, so that's a positive. So yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so top by volunteers, market impact, value proposition. Okay. Employment options. So this would be towards the small businesses, right? This value proposition here.
I believe so.
New employee pool. About social benefit of hiring underserved community or underprivileged. I don't know.
There might be tax benefits involved.
Okay. So assimilated with new US. So that would be for the government, right? Like the government.
Yes. Taxpayer funds are actually going for the good of people. Nah, don't want to put that down.
Government uses tax funds. Okay, government. Well,
tax funds helping those in need.
Facilitate.
Possibly these people will start paying taxes into the system.
Okay.
Possibly.
And develop new taxpayers. I don't think that's worded very well, but we can work on that. Okay, and then the last one was philanthropists.
Mm-hmm.
Philanthropists. Okay. Use resources to help others overcome obstacles. Tax break. What else? Yeah. Does that look good?
It sure does.
Pain and gain. All right, so this was going to be for the small businesses, difficult to find employees with English skills.
Especially nowadays.
I know, right? So employment opportunities. Employment opportunities increase. Employee pool increases. Increases. About dedicated staff.
Yes.
Pain reliever is knowledge, so game creator. I don't know what to say with that.
Improved communications skills.
Okay. Okay. This is for the government, American culture and traditions. So, American culture, traditions.
Honestly, I don't think they experience any pains or gains with it. But well, the gain is possible more tax revenue. But
Right. Well, I think that you're going to make the ACLU happy, I guess. Um,
actually, local governments would probably be happier because they're hopefully be more productive members of society.
yes. Wrong relations. Okay. Improved interaction, understanding. Okay. Reliever. Increased community. What do you think about that?
Um,
So maybe more English speakers? They don't have to print as many multiple languages. Being creator is classroom, I guess. Okay. And then for the philanthropists.
wouldn't the gain creator be the grants?
Okay, good. Um,
Has
let's see.
money doesn't know where to and wants to do something good. Has good intentions, just doesn't know where to put it. Something like
Yeah.
that.
As money wants to do something positive, feels concerned about lack of English skills. Those are good pains.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Okay, pain reliever. So being involved, I guess, is that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. That look good?
That looks good.
Okay. BP, that's still aim, I think, because the product is going to the customer, so that we have to show, okay, this is how we're going to benefit everybody else, make it look prettier at some point. At least
Actually, we have about a week to make that look nicer.
this one. All right.
I mean, we still have a little time because we don't actually have to meet up and do anything except for just do some finishing touches next week on this.
Okay.
As long as we do it,
can,
as long as we do really well this week with it, it should have less work on it. What we have to do next week is actually do like a 10-minute presentation type thing. If I read it right.
okay. Okay. MVP evangelists. That our early evangelists would be back to our group, so
Early evangelists.
retirees.
Wouldn't that? But now we've changed it where we're looking at people are going to give us money.
Right.
So early
So
evangelists
let's say
would be
small
probably our small
businesses.
businesses. They are the early evangelists because they're the ones that are looking for employees.
Motivated to
hire quality people.
want to improve living situation. Maybe. Actually, I think that's more of the other group.
Yeah, that'd be more of the philanthropists. Want to make a difference in the community. A lot of small businesses are that way.
Let me do this first. Control X there. Okay. And this is going to be the philanthropists.
Mm-hmm.
Motivated to help. Have
the financial ability to help.
A bit about what they're doing, and that one.
There we go.
Does that look good?
That looks good.
Okay. So we'll have to fix these. We can split that up
Yes.
Individually. We need to look at revenue and pricing, costs, metrics that matter, key activities.
And SWOT for every box.
SWOT for...
It's going to want SWOT for every box of the...
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, shoot me now.
I said it was a lot. There we go. Right there. It's SWOT
Value
analysis.
proposition. Revenue and cost assessment include both the revenue and cost blocks. Infrastructure assessment include key resources, partners, activities. Customer interface include customer segments, channels, and customer relationship blocks. Okay, make new adjustments to your canvas.
Here's where having those other two flake out on us hurt.
Right, exactly. All right, well, let's figure this out for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I can go through and I can at least put in what we want to make as far as the graphics.
Okay.
If that's harder for you, I can put the graphics in. So I can put in some slides and graphics. And reorganizing where the slides at are pretty easy. You just click on it and drag.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not in a good order, then that could be done. Do you think you can meet again on Friday, or is your week pretty packed?
I should, let's see, Friday we have our award Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's right. We have something going on too. Dang.
Mine starts at 7 o'clock in the evening, so it's 6 o'clock your time.
Yeah, we have a community bonfire. We could try and meet Saturday morning, but we're going to have to kind of...
Oh, that's going to be, yeah.
Yeah. Because tomorrow night, we have an event for Steve's business group that we're going to. So
tomorrow night I'm going to be going out with the missionaries.
Yeah, it's that time of year. So let's do the best that we can. If we have to ask for extra time, we have to ask for extra time. He understands our group is only 2 people. So that's what I think.
And then I'm working tonight and tomorrow night. So I should have had today and tomorrow off, but.
Are you working tomorrow during the day?
No.
What time? It's going to be tough with where I'm at too, because I'm in Poway at my kids' co-op for homeschool all day.
Well, I won't even have a chance to get to any of this until tomorrow anyway.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I have to be at work here in less than 3 hours.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go through and I'll put in the slides. If you want to start looking at maybe a revenue and pricing model for things, are you comfortable with that?
I can do that.
And then maybe if you can start to put together costs, and I can fill in and I can work on metrics that matter and key activities.
Okay.
And then we can divvy up SWOT from there. So I'm on metrics that matter, MTM, and key activities. And then if you get some of the costs in there, I can look at them. And if I feel like there's something to add, then we can.
Well, I know you put a little bit of the cost in there. So we would just have to figure out how much to actually pay employees and things like that.
Right, exactly.
Since in San Diego area, it's going to be a little higher. So yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't think the $15 an hour minimum wage of the state's going to cover it.
Right. So this is per month right here. So that's a start of the monthly stuff. So that helps that we have a little bit of numbers in there. And
that might be a little low.
it is. It
Because
definitely is.
I know how much I make, and yeah, that's.
What do your part-time employees make?
Oh, geez. My employees start at minimum wage here in the state of Arizona, which is at $10.50.
Okay. Our minimum wages are going up to 12, and even if you had part-time, so that would be 20 times 52. That's 12,480 a year. Let's put the yearly in. 12480. That's part-time. And then 400 times 12 is 4,800. That's a really low rent, by the way. Oh, that's curriculum printing. Never mind.
The office space.
There we go. Office space. Oh, that's still the same. Okay. Phone and utilities is going to be that. So now I have to add those up real quick, but we'll have to fix these more.
Yeah.
$25680.
And that's still a low estimate.
Yeah, well, because you're going to have the full-time staff stuff as well, and et cetera, et cetera. So, you probably need at least 2 full-time staffers to answer phones, et cetera, and then 1 full part-time support. So we'll look at that some more, and I can go through when I get home and start to add extra slides in for where we're going to need them.
Okay, so I'll work on revenue and cost.
Yeah, and I will work on putting in extra slides that we need, and then the metrics that matter. Do you still have the any of the worksheets that we did last time? There was an Excel workbook that we had done.
I know I do have mine that I did.
That might be good. I don't know. I probably made mine overly involved. I'm really good at making my stuff overly involved. Let's see if this was it. This is not it. If I find it,
I'm positive I still have mine in here.
Okay,
and
sounds good.
I usually save them hopefully easily where I can find them, because I always put the class number first.
Yeah, I always put mine. I have like separate like folders for every class so that I can just go right to what's for that class, because otherwise I get lost. So
actually, I haven't done folders. It's just since they go in order, I know exactly how far I need to go. So
yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, well, we'll work towards that, and we'll use our Hangouts for communication.
Okay.
Send him an email asking if we can have a little bit more time since there's only the 2 of us.
Yeah, it'll probably be till Monday or so. I mean, I think it'll be a challenge, but I think we can get it. We can get most of it done here.
Yeah, I think so.
By the end of this week. It might be some of the writing stuff we'd have to get done.
Yeah, like making it look nicer, etc. So, okay, sounds good. Have a good night.
And thanks, you too.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.